Two men who started their lives on third base met after the Notre Dame reopening to chat. I am going to get into the media analysis from both sides of the pond on this one, but I need to show you this clip.
Your family has to do this. We can't ignore Trump because he's a democratically elected president. But what we must have is leadership, moral leadership, that shows that they have the balls. And they lack the balls. They need a set of ovaries here in order to be able to navigate what is clearly going to be a very difficult relationship.
I have one other clip that you're definitely going to want to see. Often we hear this soft diplomacy thrown around when it comes to the royal family. They don't have political power. It's debatable. But they can exert influence elsewhere. And this isn't even being snarky, but do they really? I think she makes a really good point about the moral leadership that the British family is supposed to bring. They are supposed to be this moral guiding compass to the nation. How does meeting with Donald Trump accomplish this? Why meet with him at all like you're an elected official? I mean, unless your goal is global statesman, but I'm not really sure this is the direction I would go with it. You don't know if this is going to age like your great uncle's visit to Hitler-led Germany. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but like, optics are important. The royal family is supposed to be this moral compass, this guiding force. What are we guiding here? What are we trying to do here? One of the co-hosts from the morning show brings up the fact that Trump shows people the album of when he met the royals. He loved the late queen. Number one, are you saying that makes him okay? Number two, that's because Trump collects things, especially things that make him feel legitimate. Of course he's going to show that off. That's what he does. That is his pattern. That is for ego, not some deep-seated respect that he has. And then there's this clip from the same morning show.
Because the only thing the royal family has ever achieved is its own survival.
Especially in modern times, that feels very true. That is a similarity shared with Donald Trump right now. Donald Trump ran for office again to, number one, escape any more prosecution, pardon himself. Two is for ego. And three is to shore up his finances. Not a great business guy. To be quite plain, there's another family that also struggles with financial transparency and finding ways to enrich themselves off of the UK besides what we know of. Be clear, this is an issue in a lot of countries with the richest among us, with people in power. This is not just a Donald Trump royal family thing, but it's who we're discussing in this moment. They are both interested in their survival. Donald Trump doesn't need the royal family to survive. Does the royal family need Donald Trump, though? I may have to revisit this mind map at some point, but the connections between the Conservative Party in the UK to the royal family, to think tank foundations like the Henry Jackson Society in the UK, to the Heritage Foundation in the US, the Margaret Thatcher Society, which they have fellowships between the two countries. Maybe it's that relationship that they need to protect, but how does that positively impact the people, everyday, regular people? If you want that spidery mind map, let me know and I will find it. Other than that, I am going to work on looking into how this meeting is being covered by the UK press and the US press. Be sure to follow so that you don't miss a video. Stay tuned for more.